Welcome back to the channel, guys. Happy to be with y'all today. We are out on a really cool lake. I enjoy fishing out here a ton. Haven't been here in a while because the lake has been drawn down. It's like all these lakes in central Arkansas have just been drawn down for whatever reason. Well, the reason they say always is there's something wrong with the dam, but is that really the reason? It probably is, but it's starting to kind of feel like a conspiracy theory or something. I don't know. But anyways, we're out here. It's been raining a lot, so this lake has come up a little bit, making it a little bit easier to access, and we are out here to once again do a little cricket dangling. Got a whole 2 tubes of crickets here in the cricket cage, and I've got my 8-foot ACC crappie Stix rod. One of y'all noted the other day that I still had the plastic wrap on this thing, and I was like, huh, I sure do, so I need to peel that off. But I've got it rigged up. I got a bobber. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Got a bobber and a split shot and a cricket already rigged up on there for whenever we find ourselves a spot. I've also got my 6'6" one-piece medium ACC in the boat, a couple other rods and reels, and we're just gonna idle around, see if we can find some fish. It was about this time last year when I started fishing this spot and finding some good bluegill beds, and unlike some of the other lakes I've fished recently, this place has got good ones, so I'm excited about that. We could find some real big ones, not quite Texas sized, but some really quality Arkansas sized bluegills and potentially some red ears and maybe even some hybrids. So I'm gonna get after it. There's a lot of lake out here to cover, but it's pretty easy to fish. These fish set up about the same every single year, so we're going to run some water that we've had some luck in the past on and hopefully find some good groups of bluegills. So if you like Saturday's adventure, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let's see if we can make some magic happen today. Let's go. All right, we just did the deal, and we just graphed around this island right here. It's a pretty sweet spot. Got all these big chunk rocks, and this one's in pretty deep water. I kind of thought these fish should be up a little bit shallower because the water temperature is only 74 degrees, but this is in like 11 foot of water is where my buoy marker's at. It's on a drop off, but it looked like there was some beds there. Oh my gosh, oh, I got hammered. And it appears that it is active. I couldn't really see the fish on my screen. I just saw what looked like the beds. It was kind of on a weird spot. When you get beds that are on a slope like that, it could be kind of hard to tell what's going on, but we're dropping this drop shot down on them first. The drop shot rig is kind of like my confirmation rig, because I know it gets down there to them. It is deep. Pretty sure I missed it though. I think the bait drifted back to me because the boat's actually sitting in like 25 foot of water. There's just a little bit of a drop right there. I don't know if I nailed it or not. Let's see. I got bit that first drop though. Yep, there we go. Oh, he came off. What the heck? Huh, it felt like a good fish. Dang it. We've been graphing for a while. It feels good to be up and fishing. We can't be missing them though. What's up with that? Whew. My heart is racing right now. I'm not sure, I'm just excited. It's probably a good thing to still be excited about fishing. There we go. There we go. Yep. Some bluegill down there. Man, he looks so cool swimming in that clear water. And that's a good one. And that right there is a quality fish. It's a really good fish. We'll take that all day long. Smash that cricket. We'll toss him back. We'll throw some here in the live well at some point, I'm sure. But we gotta figure out how good this spot is first. Sometimes it takes a second for the fish to kind of warm up to you, because we did drive right over the top of them. And that could be scary. Uh-oh, they're fired up now. That's a little fish. That's a little one. That's like one of the smaller bluegills I've ever caught out of here. Oh, he gone. He didn't get my cricket. Okay, that's 2. There we go, that's a better fish. That's a better fish. Get up here. Yes, sir. Now we're cooking. That's another nice one. Super juicy. I'm gonna measure him so y'all can see kind of the average size we're dealing with this spot. Last time I did this, they were like 7 inches. Here, we've got 8.5 inches, 8.25, but taller too, thicker. This is more of that adequate size that you would like to keep and eat. Good size fish. We'll send him back. I wonder if I could throw a bobber rig down there and get him. They'll come up and get it. There's another one. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. That's another nice one. Dadgum. That's a good fish. That's the biggest one so far. It's a really good one. He might be our first guy to make the box. He's thick too. Let's throw him in the live well and get this party started. Definitely our biggest one of the day. Okay, we're threading on a cricket. I just rigged up my slip bobber rig. This is what I would say that I would prefer to do, is catch them underneath the bobber. I've got another one rigged up with a fixed float. It's fun to catch them on a drop shot like that, but I just find it way more satisfying to watch a bobber go down. Y'all know the deal. I'm sure y'all feel the same way. But this is some deep water, and we can't rig up a fixed float. I would prefer a fixed float. But we're gonna see. I think I need to set it about 10 foot. I've got it about 8 foot right now. That's a long way for that thing to slip. Okay, let's do 2 more feet. Okay, let's see how this goes. We're all rigged up. I got a couple of heavy split shots on here to pull the hook and the cricket down. I got kind of a bigger slip bobber to make sure that it stays buoyant. Looks like it's slipping. It's down there. We're right where we've been catching them on the drop shot rig. Oh, I thought I got bit. I might need to shallow it up just a little bit, to be honest. My bait could be on the bottom. Oh, I had one. He couldn't pull it under. I'm set too deep. I'm set a little bit too deep. And the result is he swallowed it. So we'll have to keep this one. Let's shallow it up just a little bit. Yeah, he had that thing for a while. I was like, my bait's been there in that spot for a little bit. Okay, this one here swallowed it, so we're gonna throw him in here. Maybe he'll revive himself. Okay, so what we gotta do is we gotta shallow up our deal. So this is our little stopper. It's the string, little string stopper. I'm gonna pull it down about that far, about 2 feet. They'll come up and get that thing, I'm sure. We'll see if they will. Now I got it set about 8 foot deep. Let's see if they'll come up and eat these crickets. I know it's at least 10 foot deep right here. Or it's 9 foot. It's 9 foot. 9 foot where the boat's sitting. So that's actually probably gonna be perfect. There we go. He got it. He got it. He got it. That was so cool. Oh, it's another big one. He didn't swallow it. All right, that was better. A lot better. Good fish. Third good bluegill to keep today. I think they're biting the drop shot rig a little bit faster. But again, this is just a little bit more satisfying. I'm gonna do it on this side of the buoy right there. We're gonna go pick up our buoy marker and see if we can find another spot. This one wasn't terrible, but I think we can find better. Just marked a pretty good looking spot here just around the corner from where we were. This is in shallower water. This is in only like 4 foot of water. A little bit better for bobber fishing. Looked like it was over here, so I put the marker over there to keep it out of the way. Let's see if we were right. Oh, there we go. That ain't no long-eared sunfish. It's not a very big bluegill though. There's another one. That's not small. Look, he was trying to, he couldn't get the bobber down. That's a big one. Oh, dang. There we go. That one there is a nice one. Another nice, thick, healthy one. He'll make the team. Let's go, team. Oh, that was as soon as it hit the water. Come here. It's like the bobber hit and it never came up. And that's what you like right there. Okay, I think I got them dialed in now. I know where they're at. Dang, that's bigger than the last one. That's the biggest of the day. He didn't even fight that hard. I wonder if they'll eat a jig. They're kind of acting ferocious like they would. I got one tied on, don't I? Yep. Let me give this jig a throw right through there. He ate the jig. And it's another big secret jig. Boom. That's a pretty one. Super round. He loved that jig. Another teammate. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling it was going to take me a second to kind of get this spot figured out because, oh gosh, I dropped that buoy marker and I wasn't sure if I put it in the right spot or not. That's another good one. Let's go. Eating the jig. Eating the jig. It's a beauty. Hammering the jig, not just eating it, they're hammering it. The way they were going after that cricket made me feel like they would eat the jig. Oh my gosh. I love this pole. This is probably my favorite pole to brimfish with. It's a 7-foot medium light or light medium. It's definitely more of a light action rod. I wouldn't say it's much of a medium at all. But it's got some backbone, but it's got a lot of tip, and it bows over when you hook these nice fish. It's just fun to fight fish with. And it's good at tossing these light baits. Because what I've got here is I've got the secret jig, and it's only a 32nd of an ounce, soaking wet. And you can see it casts out really, really good. That's just an easy, stress-free cast. I could cast it all the way to the bank, I think, if I needed to. But I've got it on this 2000 size reel with some 10-pound ACC Crappie Stix braid with some 6-pound leader, and it sends it out there just fine. Oh, I like this bait honestly a little bit more on 4-pound test, but we're just rocking with 6 right now. Let's catch one more with this, and then I want to watch that bobber dance again. Oh, missed him. It seemed like this spot was bigger and better than the first one we fished. I just realized that my jig got tore up. That's why I was missing them. All the jig material had slid down on the hook. So we're gonna have to dig out another jig, but before we do that, let's just pitch another cricket out there to him. That wasn't very good. Smoked it. When I drifted away from my marker buoy, I kind of forgot that my brim bed was not where the buoy is currently at. Buoy's over there. The bed is like 40 feet that way. It's another good one. We'll toss him back for now. I want to get back in there. I got my spot lined up with this tree on the bank now, though. That's the money tree. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. That was subtle. It's a flying fish. America. Here we go. There we go. Found us another spot. And we are on. I was fishing too deep. though he couldn't pull the bobber under. He swallowed it, so he's gonna go in the box. I dropped that buoy marker right on top of the bed. I was kind of casting around it and not catching anything. And now that I'm throwing right at the buoy, I'm catching good. This is a giant. Oh yeah, that's another one for the team. A squad. It's a long one. It's a really pretty fish. You can lip him. Come here, open your mouth. That's a lipper. You can lip that guy. I don't know how many I got in here. I probably got 12 or 15. Got a couple in there floating because I kind of hooked them deep. But for the most part, they're nice and lively and healthy. Y'all are always like, why don't you just throw them in the live well? Well, today I'm throwing them in the live well. And the reason why I usually bring a cooler is because I normally will transfer them from the live well to the cooler when I get home anyway, so I might as well just put them in the cooler while I'm out here. Because they can be a little rambunctious down there in the box. Oops. Who thinks that's going to catch one? I do. We should throw the bobber back out there now. They're biting. These fish may just be locked to the bottom and not want to come up. Look at the stripes on this one. It's gorgeous. Let's see if this next fish will eat a regurgitated cricket. This cricket is juicy looking. Yep. Oh, it's a little one. No, he ain't bad. He ain't bad, he just came right up. This pole's a little bit stiffer. This is our, oh, well, he's a good one. He went from being what I thought was a small one to one that's gonna go in the box. Yeah, this is our prototype spillway special rod. I think that we're getting pretty close to having these ready for y'all to purchase. I need to check in on that. But it's designed to be a little bit beefier so you can handle some bigger fish down at the spillways while still being pretty lightweight and fun to fish with. I really, really like this pole. Really, really like it. You can do a lot of things with it. I've caught everything from bluegill like this to 15-pound stripers on it. All right, guys, I'm excited. I just found what is the biggest bluegill bed that I have seen all day. If you look right here, we got a buoy marker. And if you look right there, we got a buoy marker. And that's about, I don't know, 35 yards apart. And it's just a humongous giant circle where it is just nothing but bluegill beds. It is insane how big this thing is. I pitched in there just now and got bit, so I think that it's active. Looked like I could see a few fish down on my side scan. Oh gosh. Inside those beds hanging out. Oh, come on. Like I said, oh, there he is. Yep. Yep, it's active. Well, there's at least one in there. And it's a good one. I'm telling you guys, this is the kind of bed, that's a good one too. These are big fish. These are gonna be big ones. This is the kind of spot that you dream of finding. It is humongous. Like 10 times bigger than anything that I have fished today. And if it is as active as I'm hoping it's gonna be, we're about to have some fun. We've been out here all day. The last 4 or 5 spots that I've hit have not been very good. I don't know if they were just old beds and nothing was happening. But holy cow, this spot is ridiculous. Oh, we got another one. There we go. There's another good one. Oh, here you go. Let's see if we can get another one on the bottom, and then I'm gonna throw my bobber rig out there. Oh, he was swimming off to the side with it. Another good one. Another big fatty. Oh, there's a bass trying to eat him. There's a bass trying to eat him. Eat him. Eat him. There's like a 2-pound bass. Eat him. Nope. Dang. That would have been crazy. That bass would have had a mouthful. It wasn't a huge bass. He was trying to eat him. That's a handful. There we go. He just wanted me to twitch it a little bit. That was an epic takedown. It's a good fish. It's a big one. Yes, sir. Another super healthy fish. And that's what you're looking for when when you're trying to figure out if the fish are getting down and dirty down there on the bed. That lets you know it's real active. I'm telling you guys, it is a huge spot, and there's just beds all over. Got him! Oh, it's a bass. First little bassy bass of the day. Little spotted bass. He wanted a cricket. He was down there hanging out with the bluegill. I'm gonna swap back to my drop shot rig. I'm not really getting the bites that I feel like I should be getting. Right there. Let's put these crickets back down on the bottom and see if we need to kind of adjust our boat position a little bit to get bit. No, I mean, as soon as that got to the bottom, it got smoked. Maybe my bobber wasn't slipping. I caught this bluegill slipping. That's another good one. Another really nice, juicy one. He's darker than the other ones we've caught. Let's try this. Let's try this, give this a cast. Old janked up jig. Got him. Love catching them on the jig. Nothing there is thick. Put him in here. Let's get us a fresh jig. It's not tore up. Dumped it. And he's digging. Another nice one. Another nice one on the jig. Probably don't have to keep a whole lot more. We got a good mess to have to deal with now. So we'll probably be good on keeping them unless we catch any more big ones like that. There we go. Most of these fish are biting it right here at the trolling motor. This is a very healthy brim bed. Okay, I decided to leave the big bed and come over here and check this spot. I think it was worth it. I was trying to get away from the bugs. The bugs were just eating me alive over there. And whenever I first was, oh, that's a nice one. Whenever I was first coming through here, I was like, there's gotta be one here in this little pocket, corner pocket on the end of the point. There's always bluegill beds in spots like this, and sure enough, there was. And it seemed like today the fish that were up closer to the bank have been the ones that are the most aggressive. That was a good one. Let's see if we can get them to eat the El Baba rig. There he is. Oh gosh. That's a stud. Yoink. He's got some gold on his gills. I'm have to call him a gold gill. Another pretty fish. I wonder how many fish we've caught today. We've caught a bunch. We had one little stretch where everywhere I went wasn't very good. But for the most part, everything I've hit has had a couple of fish on it. It says we're 9 foot of water right here. Oh, there he is. That's another big one. He's going underneath the boat. Look at him. Whoo! That'd be another one to put in the box. For sure. That's a stud. Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh my gosh, it's a big old crappie. Look at this big old crappie. Oh my gosh, on the secret jig. Now we're talking. Now we're getting crazy. Hold on a second, guys. There's a big old log right here. I gotta be quiet and not scare him. There's a big old log right here. And I was like, I'm gonna throw my jig next to it, see what happens. Look at the size of this slab. Are you kidding me? On the secret jig. Oh my gosh. I bet there's more. He's gonna go on the crappie side. That's a stud. What the heck? Just right here next to this log, I just decided to throw the jig over there and see what would happen. Can't pass down a good 45-degree angle log. Oh my gosh, another one. Oh my gosh, it was another keeper. It was another good one, I swear. Oh my gosh, I might have to put a crappie jig on. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Hold on a second, guys. Put this little thing on there. Bro, that just happened. Big old slab. Slab-a-rooski. And then I missed another slab. Let's throw the roo at him. Killer clat roo coming in hot. These fish about to get it. There's another one. It's another big one. Oh my gosh, is that crappie? Oh my god, there's a big old bass. Oh my gosh, it was like a 3-pound bass. Fish on. Fish on. Be a big old, oh my gosh, it's a big old crappie. It's another big old slab. Another big old slab on the killer clat. Oh my gosh, it's another big old slab. This tree is loaded. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at that. It's a giant. Can't be serious. Cannot be for real right now. There you go, another one. Another one, don't know how big he is. That's another good one. Another good one. Get in the boat. Another keeper. Choked it. Choked it. Let's go. Let's go. They are loaded on this tree. Another one. Just smashed it. Just absolutely smashed it. That might be a keeper. I'll have to measure him. He's going to be close. I think he's 10 inches. That first one we caught was a donkey. I think he's going to be 10 inches, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Almost 11. These are some beautiful black crappie, guys. Another one. Another good one. Another really good one. So, oh no, he came off. Oh no. There we go. There we go. Stay on there. Stay on there. They're really fired up now. I don't think that one's a keeper. I think this one here's a little short. We'll measure him. He's 10. 10 all day. He's long and skinny. He's not as tall. Okay, I just swapped to this pole. 6'6" one-piece medium. A little bit stiffer. I have noticed sometimes with that that light rod that when I go to boat flip these crappie, there's just a little bit too much tip, and I'll lose some. It's not always, but it does happen from time to time. So we're gonna use the stiffer rod. What I really need right now is my 12-foot or 11-foot one piece and just swing that jig out there. That would mess them up. There we go. There we go. What is that? Is that a bass? Is that a crappie? This is a crappie. It's a giant crappie. Be a crappie. Oh, it's a white bass. What's he doing on the tree? Well, he came off on the boat flip too. I guess it doesn't matter what rod you use. There we go. We got another one. Smaller guy. It's been so hard to get my bait through all this debris that just floated up in here. I don't know if he's 10 inches. The last one was barely 10 inches. This one might be. No, he's 9. First non-keeper out of this spot. So I swapped back to my pole that I was catching them with because I couldn't catch them with the other pole, and I got hung up on a trout line. So on the other side of this log, there's a trout line, and I got hung up in it. So I got to stay on this right side of this log if I want to catch anything. I'm telling you, these sticks are just killing me though. There we go. That didn't suck. They like this pole. That's a keeper. They like this pole. I'll risk losing them on the boat flip to get bit. Swapped it to a smaller bait too. I put the Show Enough colored crappie magnet on there. And that is another solid one. This is such a surprise to me. I had no intention or no business even trying to crappie fish today. And I just saw this log leading down to nowhere. I was like, man, there should be something on it. We caught that first one, had that second one, then we caught a bass, and then it's been game on since. Another one. Be another keeper, it is. It is. We smoking their butts. Oh, he gone, he off in the boat. We are destroying their butts. We're about to have a limit of crappie. I don't know about that. Would be cool though. Debris kind of cleared up right here all of a sudden. There we go. Just barely kissed it right underneath the boat. He barely kissed it because he's kind of a small one. He's another borderline 10-incher. I ain't caught crappie in a while, so it's kind of hard for me to judge just by looking at him. I think he's gonna make it. I think he's gonna make it. He is. 10 and a half, 10 and a quarter. Boom. Easy pickings. There we go. He crunched it. Come on, be big. Oh, he's feeling good. He's feeling good. He looks good. Looks good, feels good. Yes. Yes. Whew. Another stud hooked right in the top of the lip. He was down at the base of that tree, down in the deeper water. Gotta keep him fired up. There we go. Come on, be another big crappie. He's coming up. Oh, it's a bass. I was hoping it was a crappie coming up to the top, but it's a bass. We'll take it. The crappie bite has dwindled. I'm hoping to get one more. Oh, nice little spotted bass. Got him. Oh my gosh, the big old black nose. Big old black nose. I'm gonna net this one. Net it. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Right next to this tree. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Black nose. He was not playing around. Just dunked it right next to these trees. There's more trees over here. That one side of the island only had one tree. There's got a bunch of trees over here at a 45-degree angle. So I was like, man, we got to poke around on those real quick before we leave. Oh my gosh, he wasn't coming off. I could have boat flipped him. Easy. I can't even get him off. I'm gonna break my hook. There we go. Look at that. I think that's our biggest one. Beautiful black crappie, black nose. Black nose crappie. There's another fish. The big crappie. It's a bass. Spotted dog. Spotted dog. Oh, he's got a Cinco in his throat. Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. I think it's crazy. Don't swallow it. Let me pull it out. You don't need that. Don't swallow it. Don't swallow that, little buddy. Oh gosh, he ate that thing. It's why he's all skinny. Don't swallow that. Let me get that out for you. You do not need that inside of you. Oh, it's got a hook on there too? It had a hook on there too. It had a Nico rigged Cinco in his tummy. There we go. I got the hook out too. Got it out. That's crazy. There he goes. That's crazy. He had this thing. It's on a little snap. And a full, like 5-inch Cinco. All Nico rigged down his throat and in his tummy. And we saved him. And he still was wanting to eat my stuff. Well guys, I sure hope that y'all enjoyed all of that. That was such a surprise getting on those last minute crappie. I ended up spending like way too long out here. I originally planned to fish just for a few hours and be back before dark, and now it's 7:30 and I'm a good ways from the boat ramp and a good ways from home, but I think the SLAB queen will understand once she sees what we have in the live well. Let's take a look in the live well. So if you remember, we came bluegill fishing and we caught a good mess of bluegill. As y'all can see them in there swimming. Oh gosh, they're grumpy. We've got several. We probably kept 20. Probably kept 20. Oh, let me grab one just for looksies. Beautiful SLAB bluegill. All right. And then we followed it up and we got some dang hammer black crappie. Look at these things. We've got some really solid fish. Like, these are quality. And they're just all good fish. I got a couple that are, 10.5 inches, but for the most part, they're 12 inches each. And we got where's our big black nose? Here's our big black nose. I think it's our biggest one. Like, what? Isn't that crazy? Like, that is a panfish haul. A Panfisherman's dream. The one thing that could have made this better is if the bluegill were all 10 inches and the crappie were all 15 inches, but I am very happy with how today went. We found a bunch of new bluegill beds. I marked a few that I haven't even fished, so we can come back out here and fish them at a later date, especially once we get back on the full moon. And the fish really get to hammering down again. They're just I think the fish are just hanging out. There was a couple beds I hit where they were really aggressive, but for the most part, I think they're just chilling and waiting to really go full spawn mode. But I've got to get out of here, get back to the house, get these fish cleaned up. I hope that y'all enjoyed today's episode. If y'all did, do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more, and we'll catch y'all again on the next one. Bye guys.